Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elder and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Kiam. And this is your brother Abawan back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kwadash. And what I'll be going into is this. Happened a little while ago, 2019 actually. That's a really long while ago. That's like 5 or 4 years ago. Well, in 2024 now, so yeah, 5 years ago. And this is going into a statue that was built up in Ghana, okay? And the article and the title of the article reads, this is just a story covering that the racist statue of the Catholic Church in Ghana is causing anger among citizens. So yeah, this is, and let me just go to this next other article to give you an example or a picture of exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll put it in the thumbnail, of course. Basically you have this statue in a Catholic church in Ghana that depicts, a white, that common statue that you have, that common picture that you have of this quote unquote Michael, right? Angel Michael, dressed in Roman garments, even though it's a Hebrew angel, right? Not the Even though it's a Hebrew angel from the Hebrew religion. It's something that I've always been going into about how Christianity, whenever they want to depict the angels or the Lord or the Most High, they always do so in a Roman. They always Romanize them basically. Turn them into not only turn them into Edomites, but have them wearing Greek or Roman garments, right? That's your togas, and even Roman armor like you see with the angel Michael here. So he's wearing the Roman armor, and he's basically has his foot over the devil. Now I'm sure that you actually have seen that picture, that image before. So let me put that up. I was typing Michael Archangel. It's already a popular image, so you don't even need to type in any other descriptors. I need to show you exactly that. And you see, okay, that's not the one. That's not the exact one. But yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is a popular image that you have everywhere. Basically the angel Michael, have his foot over the head of the devil, right? And a lot of brothers have already said astutely that this is actually a depiction of Esau as a angel, right? And Jake, in other words, so-called Negroes, right? Maybe the so-called Negroes as the devil. And this is proof of that right here, because what you have is this statue that was erected in Ghana, where you have the same angel Michael, right, standing over what looks exactly like a Negro. So it doesn't even look like Satan, no horns, right? No red skin, no, pitchfork, no pointed tail, nothing. Just some wings, and basically it looks exactly like a Negro, same color pattern and everything. And this happened, and it's crazy because this statue was actually put up in Ghana, right? At the Catholic Church to commemorate one of their, Reverend Fathers or something like that. I don't know the real reason they put it up, and it had a lot of backlash back then when it actually got set up. But this shows you, right, what Wakitaki plantation Christianity is about, and really shows you the slave mindset of our people that are still in plantation Christianity. Because at this point you should already know, and you should already see that Christianity really was just a tool that Esau Edom used to control the earth and to gain rule over the world by making himself to be as the most Yahweh Hashem. And it's something I've been saying a lot recently. And the spirit just brought this article to my attention because this is proof of that, right? And you see, different pictures going into this white angel, black devil, and the resemblances in uncanny, and you see a more zoomed in picture. Okay, so yeah, let me go into this article. Let me get this one right here. Yeah, because the picture isn't really clear in this one, but it gives you a more detailed. Basically, both articles are basically going into the same thing, even use the same words, okay? Because you know how all these news articles work, they just copy each other and publish it. So continuing on into the article, Ghanaians have reacted angrily to a racist statue, and notice that the racist is in quotes, commissioned by the Catholic Church. The statue, which was reported unveiled by the Catholic Church, depicts a Caucasian angel overpowering a dark-skinned devil beneath its feet. And this actually raises a lot of questions for me because you know that a lot of the Catholic churches here in Africa that usually run by quote unquote missionaries. You know, that's your edomites from other parts of the world, mainly edomites, you know. So it raises the question, who actually set this up? Who sculpted this statue, who painted it, who actually made it, right? Because this article does not really answer those questions, and I've been looking up and down to see if this statue is still up, and I haven't really found an answer to that. I haven't seen any reports on whether the statue was brought down or taken down, or whether it is still up. You know, all I just know is that okay, in 2019 there was a statue like this, and nothing has, and whether anything has been done on it, I don't really know. So continuing on in the article, Ghanaians and other dark-skinned individuals are asking why the Caucasian angel has been painted fair-skinned while the devil is dark, and again, why the dark-skinned devil is beneath the Caucasian angel. Well, we know the reason why, because this is exactly what Wakitaki plantation Christianity depicts, right? That you so-called Negroes, especially the so-called Negroes, right, and the so-called Latinos and the so-called Native American Indians as well, because you all have the same ancestry, right? But really, it's all dark. Really, it's mainly so-called black, but for the most part, the target is the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. They're trying to push this narrative that somehow black is wicked, black is devilish, or I should say so-called black, just dark skin in general, is wicked, is devilish, it is black. Okay, that's the reason why the so-called Negro, right, has that terminology put on them, that word, byword and proverb put on them, the word black. And this, of course, goes back to the courses that, as it is written, you shall be a byword and a proverb. And that's the reason why everything that is considered black is associated with wickedness, right? Darkness, devoid of light. So this is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 36. Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And you can see an example of that right here, because all the people that are actually outraged about this, at the end of the day, they are still Christians, right? They are still into plantation, Okitaki plantation Christianity, which is basically another religion. And you see that with this false depiction of an angel and the devil, because this is not what the angel Michael really looks like, and that's not what the devil, the spiritual demon Satan really looks like. If you wanted to be parity, they would both be dark skinned, right? And you wouldn't have angel trying, you wouldn't have sort of Michael stepping on the face or stepping over the spiritual demon Satan, but rather they'll be working together in harmony as the right hand and the left hand, respectively. Michael, of course, being the right hand, and the spiritual demon Satan being the left hand of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? And the real people whom the angel Michael is supposed to be having under his feet would be Esau Edom, right? The elites most especially. But we know that this devil, they have really turned everything upside down. So this is more of a projection than anything, right? Or rather a delusion of what these devils wish would be the case, where they would have our people consistently in subjection. But you know that this situation that you see is not going to continue forever, as it's written, the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last. So continuing on, now Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee. And that is the reason why you have the term black placed upon our people, no matter where Jake is scattered into in the world. If you look at a so-called Negro, especially the so-called Negro, they always have the byword, the problem of being so-called black, and even Jakes in other parts of the world, right? Because our people, either they stand out or they have more so-called Negroid, which of course we know what that means, features on them. The members of our people reject that. Even in the Northern Kingdom, that looks more like, that looks more dark skinned. They also call them Negroes as well. Oh, black Mexicans, right? Black, Latino, Negritos in the Philippines, I believe it's the Philippines, and other places like that. Basically this basically now your skin color is being made a proverb and is being used as a byword against you, even though this is, basically, I don't want to say the default, I don't want to sound like like somebody black unconscious, but that's really what it is, right? This is the default skin color. This is the same skin that the Lord had, the angels, the men of the old, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and all the great men in the scriptures. But you will not see that as the case right now, because what Esau Edom has done is that he has subverted and changed the history, right? Changed the times to make it seem as though he is the only, make it seem as though all the ancient people were or had the same skin color, same, basically they were all so-called white or so-called red, like Esau Edom, which of course is not the case. And it's funny because I've been going into articles, watching videos, reading books, going into the Moors, right? The ancient kings of Europe that descended from the Moors that were Jakes, right? Going all the way back into the ancient history, and you see just how abundantly clear it is. And this is showing you that Esau Edom is a devil, right? Because you have guys that will come out and say, "Oh, you are never the Israelites. You're not the true Israelites." But the history, the relics, the arts that still exist to this day, that you can go to, Europe, you can go to the Middle East, West Asia, and see all these things still in existence, right? See the art and the images and the depictions that show who the ancient Israelites were, the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Canaanites, the ancient dwellers of Mesopotamia and the Middle East, right? That region are, and they were all so-called dark-skinned or black people, especially the Israelites. So yeah, we do have a right to be, or we do have a claim to the Israelite heritage. And in fact, this is something that just came out recently, but I believe that the Ashanti people, they declared themselves as Hebrew Israelites. Let me see if I can find that precept, because the Ashantis declared themselves Israelites basically. And then you have the Sephardic, I believe, Jewish community, basically the Sephardic House of Judgment, I believe that's what they call them. They also declared themselves, they also declared that the Igbo people here in Nigeria, my tribe, are Israelites or Jewish people just like them, which is, of course, they're just wicked as hell, because we are not the same as the small hearts, which are Jewish converts, and the wicked practices that they follow in their Judaism. But rather, we are the true people, and we don't need their wickedness to show that we are the true people. But basically, what I was saying is that, yeah, the Ashanti people, they declared themselves, and I'm not really seeing that here, that they declared themselves to be Israelites. I think I saw an article or something like that. Not really seeing that here. So, I'm not going to put a pin on that. Let's just pretend that I didn't even say that, because it can't be confirmed just yet. There are no articles going into that, or any news information going into that. But, I remember seeing that as well. The Ashantis, they basically declared that they were Hebrew Israelites. And we know that they are Israelites because they come from that bloodline, that seed line, the Ashanti people. Okay. And those are the same people that Esau put into captivity along with the Igbos and various other tribes here in West Africa, because even Esau Edom, right, even going all the way back into the transatlantic slave trade, he knew who we were as a people and he knew that we were the Israelites, which is why he took us into captivity, right? Because that's the book of let me go to that real quick. Let me go to that real quick. I'm not even going supposed to be reading this, I'm not even supposed to be going to this, but I wanted to make this video as short as possible, but the spirits lead there. Ezekiel 35 verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And that is the reason why you have Esau, even though he knows who we are as a people and knows that we are the Israelites, carrying the scriptures, right, the Bible, coming to our people and putting us in slavery, okay, because of the hatred that he has, the basically the what's it called, I want to say generational, but innate hatred, they rooted all the way in the DNA, right, that he has for our people. And that's why you see statues like this being raised up, right, to declare Esau Edom's victory against our people, right? The triumphing of the wicked against the just and against the righteous, and putting himself as the angel of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we as the face of wickedness. So let me go to this, as it's written, no marvel, and I'll get that precept again, because this is something that can't be stressed enough, and this is exactly what the Apostle Paul was talking about right here, because the Apostle Paul wasn't going into the spiritual demon Satan, right? Because you already know, the role of the spiritual demon and his and what he's set up to do on the earth, and he doesn't need to disguise as an angel of the light, because that is not his role. But Satan, which is of course referring to Esau Edom, right? The devil, which the Bible speaks of, 2 Corinthians 11 verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. So yeah, the Most High is still going to visit this iniquity upon Esau, Edom, and visit judgment upon them, right? For this week, for the wickedness and for the hell that he has put upon our people. That's all. You can read the different precepts for that. Obadiah, Malachi, Isaiah, and so on and so forth. Okay. So now the next thing I wanted to do is actually wanted to get the definition of the word black, and it's darkness, void of light. And you see, hold on, my Wi-Fi just went out. So yeah, where if you go to the definition of the word black, you see that it means dark, void of light, and all these bywords basically. Because that's exactly why Esau Edom, put that phrase upon our people. So this is right here. Black, absorbing all light and reflecting none, dark hueless, without light. And of course, you have this here, sometimes capitalized, belonging to or descended from any of the various African, Aboriginal, etc., and ethnic groups, which typically have dark pigmentation of the skin. And of course, they want to also push that narrative that we are Africans, when that's not the case. We are not Africans, we are Israelites, okay? According to the scriptures, the true Israelites, according to the scriptures, not Africans, okay? And this isn't a matter of, us being Africans or us being black, but rather, this is a matter of, Esau, Edom. And this is why we call this modern day Christianity plantation Christianity, because this is the religion of the slave master going all the way back to slavery. It's not, it's not about serving the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but it's about setting up Esau Edom as the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the people of this world worshiping that image, and also in directly worshiping Esau Edom, because that's really what Christianity is about, pushing Esau Edom's wicked agenda as them being the rulers and the most high upon the earth, pushing that God complex on the earth. And with that, I'll end the video right here once again. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahawashai, Ba'asham Raka Kwadash, Wa Abad Baba, and through the Spirit, I hope you are calm and you are quite edified. Shalom.